Hey guys, this is Brooke here. I just wanted to do a quick one. My spirit was telling me that I have to do this video because I feel like this is very, very important that I say this because I'd rather be the first person to say it than things actually happen. That for a long time, my spirit has been telling me that there are people that are definitely planning an attack on me on all levels. And it might be people from my past. It might be someone I've dated. I don't know, but I'm getting a really bad sense that there are people waiting and watching. And it's not just people I've had relations with in the past. It's a lot of different entities that are really waiting patiently. And they're going to plan to attack when the timing is right. Probably when something really amazing happens in my life where I make a breakthrough, that's when they're going to attack. And my spirit keeps telling me over and over and over that I can't let these people put me in fear. Because I know I have enemies. I know I have a lot of them. And I can't let that fear stop me from working on my spiritual and karmic debt and the consequences of my actions, because I know that I've done things in my life that were not of my true nature and not of my true character. And there are times where I'm like, I feel terrible, you know what I'm saying? But like, the Most High is like, that's over, it's the past. And I can understand that, but not everyone is on my level. So there are people that hold on to grudges and they wait. And I have a feeling deep in my heart that there are people waiting for something great to happen in my life for them to start that bullshit. And it's just the forces of darkness. It's the lower nature of people. And if there's anyone out there that's waiting for the right moment to cause chaos and destruction to my life, I'm not afraid of you. If you're going to do what you're going to do, just do it. Because I can't let fear stop me in my life. Like, there's so much work to be done on the planet. And whatever I've done in the past to anybody that has hurt, I pray for you. You know, I didn't mean to hurt anybody. And I don't mean to hurt anyone at all. You know, everyone goes through bad times. But I don't know why this keeps replaying in my mind that there are forces that they are waiting to attack, or they have been attacking me, or they've been working behind the scenes to cause isfet, which means chaos, cause destruction and pain, and lower my vibration based on my actions in the past. And I'm preparing to deal with something like that. I'm preparing every day that because I'm tapping into the truth movement and spirituality, and I'm really doing a lot of work every day to heal people and heal myself, because I'm aligning myself with positivity, and trying to reconnect myself to my divine nature. There are going to be people in the matrix that don't want to see that happen and want to bring me down. So if there's anybody in the past that I've hurt because of my actions, I'm really sorry. And if you have any type of heart, you would stop your retaliation against me. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. I'm just saying in general, because I know the forces of darkness are watching me. I'm reminded, my spirit reminds me, my ancestors remind me every day, like, girl, you got a lot of people that are just dying to take you out. You know, mind, body, and soul. There are people that love watching me suffer and love watching bad things happen to me in my life. And there are people that are doing ritual on me and they're having negative thoughts towards me. And I can feel that. And I can pick up on that. And it comes in my dreams too. It manifests itself in my dreams. So I'm not beat. So if there's anyone out there that really can't stand my fucking guts and hopes that I get consumed by the devil and that I die 1,000 deaths and whatnot, I just pray for your healing. I pray for my healing too, that I can't let fear stop me from working on my karmic debt. This is a time of working on karma. And karma has kicked my ass and the universe has kicked my ass really, really bad. Like I got a really bad punishment from the universe for my actions, for not being right and refusing to be true to myself because I let other people that are most likely clones and reptilians and matrix agents control my reality. And now I'm not doing that anymore, and I'm walking without fear because I know there are people that are waiting. And I just had to make this video because it's hard. My life is very hard because I didn't mean to create enemies. It just happens. Right? I try to reach out to people. I try to make things right, but you can't. Because not everyone believes in healing and getting over things. Some people will hold a grudge until the very end, until you're dead in your grave, just to crack a smile. And that's the forces we're dealing with. We're dealing with the lesser nature of people. And I'm not saying I'm any better than anyone. I mean, I deserved my punishment from the universe. I deserved every bit of it because of my actions and working with the dark forces and letting them take over me. I deserve my punishment. So I'm not saying that shouldn't have happened, because every action has a consequence. And I said, well, this is what I chose to do and this is what I get. But at this point in my life, I just pray for protection from the ancestors, and I have to do what's necessary to protect myself, my business, my brand, and my family. That I know that there are forces preparing to do battle with me spiritually. And in the matrix, there are people that are willing to talk bad about me, put terrible things about me out there. And I just pray that my fans and my subscribers and the people that really do follow my artwork and my channel and stuff, that you guys believe that I'm coming from a place of love when I say that there are more important things in life than the past. And holding grudges is not good. Holding that is not good. Holding anger and pain. That's why I'm opening the floor to anybody who wants to send me an email or anything if I hurt them in their life, because we have to hash that out right now. We got to stop running. We got to stop trying to avoid conflict. And we have to deal with things now so we can release these feelings and heal and cleanse ourselves spiritually. I know a lot of people have many unkind words for me, and I accept that. I accept that. But as long as we can heal and move forward, I'm willing to take those punches. I'm willing to take those punches because we have to. There's so many people that I held on to anger for so long from my past, and I want to let that go. I want to let it go. I don't want to hold on to this anymore. And God does not want me to hold on anymore. And I know there are people that have done horrible things to me that feel bad. And I want to let those people know that it's okay. We're learning, we're growing, we're spirits in a human existence. We have yet to scratch the surface of knowledge of self. We don't all know thyself, so we don't know what the hell we're doing, what's going on. But with the knowledge that I have now and the wisdom, there's no reason why I shouldn't be saying what I'm saying right now. If there's anyone that has a problem with me, don't be a pussy and hide. Send me an email. Reach out to me. If I reach out to you, don't turn away. I want to hash things out and get things right. And I'm not just talking about anyone in specifically, I'm just talking about in general, because we need healing. Because whatever little petty shit that happened in the past is nothing in comparison to what this planet Earth is going through, as far as bigger issues like the cloning center and the alien presence and the spiritual warfare that's going on every day. There's things in life that are way more important than just nonsense. So if there's anybody that really does not like me, send me an email and tell me how much of a piece of shit I am, so we could finally hash that shit out, because I'd rather do that now than keep holding on to shit. Just silent agony. Nobody wants to be like that forever. And like I said before, there are people that hurt me really bad in my life, but I can forgive Because one thing I learned, which was a really powerful lesson when I was going to therapy years ago, and this lady, she said her mother treated her so badly, and her mother would do drugs right in front of her and steal her money and everything, and she still had forgiveness in her heart. And if a woman could go through all of that and still have love and forgiveness, then what the fuck is my excuse, right? If the planet Earth can have love and forgiveness no matter how badly the people on the planet treat this world, still has love and forgiveness, and nature has love and forgiveness, then why can't we do that too, right? I'm willing to accept the consequences for my actions, but what I will not do anymore is hold on to pain, unnecessary pain that if sometimes just talking to someone for 5 minutes or 10 minutes about something that you've been holding on to can solve a lot of problems and release the spiritual burdens. But like I said, I'm not a saint or anything. I really just want to relieve myself of pain and start the healing process. So every day I meditate, and at night I reflect upon my day. And I think to myself, what are some things I need to do to fix my karmic debt? And this is one of the things I have to do, is I have to put myself out there fearlessly and say, hey, anybody out there have a problem with me? Because I can feel your negative energy. And trust me, I see the dreams. Because your negative energy does hit the person that you're sending that energy to. So it's hitting me. And if you feel like talking to me, this is a good time to do that. And tell me how much of a piece of crap I am or whatever. Well, which I don't recommend that, but if we could just have a conversation and just hash things out properly. Anybody from my life that doesn't know me, doesn't understand me, doesn't understand why I did this and that. I might have made some decisions out of wisdom, right? Or because I was operating from a place of pain, okay? I was really fucked up. Like, I can't stress it to anybody that when you lose a sibling in the circumstance that I did, it was really hard for me. It was really hard for me. I'm not saying that because of these things I should not deal with consequences, and I have to take responsibility. Because just because my brother died, that doesn't give me the right to be a piece of shit to everybody. So that's where I have to apologize if I hurt anybody. Anything I said on my YouTube channel that offended anybody or got people pissed off or upset, I'm sorry about that, okay? I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I really just am fighting for truth. I really want the truth about this world because there's so many things we don't know. And that's what I'm fighting for. So I'm sorry if I come off a little bit of an asshole because I have to study this stuff every day and I have to meditate every day and I have to go into the dreams every day. And it can be overwhelming because half the people out here don't believe what I'm saying. They think I'm just some crazy bitch. But what I'm really doing is real work. Real shamanistic work, real meditation, real healing work, and I cannot have karma weighing me down. So it's really critical, important that we don't hold the things that we really want to say in, because there's so many things I want to say to people that I've crossed paths with a long time ago, but they just don't want shit to do with me because they think I'm a piece of shit. And it's not anyone's fault my brother died, and it's not anyone's fault I got bullied, and it's not anyone's fault that other people have treated me like crap. That's not an excuse for me to be a piece of shit, and I understand that now. I completely understand that now. That just because the Matrix is designed to keep us here. And those instances in my life were just parts of the Matrix that were trying to lower my vibration. All right? I can go deeper into this, but I just want to make a quick one. If there's anyone that I've offended, hurt, pissed off, just me being myself is, if I be myself and I'm positive and you don't like me, I'm not talking about people like that. I'm talking about my actions have hurt people. If I did something or say something that hurt somebody, I'm sorry. I really am sorry from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, there's no other words I could describe how much suffering and pain that I went through just having to look at all the things I've done in my life that were not of my divine nature. Because I forgot who I was. I forgot that I was a divine being. I forgot that I was connected to the Most High. I knew this when I was a kid, but growing up being told that I ain't shit and I'll never be shit, that's the kind of energy that I became, which was not true to my real path. And I'm really sorry to anybody that I've hurt. Hurt on any level. Anybody I've dated, any friends that I've had, if I was not being a good friend or anything, I'm sorry. I should have just, that's what I get for holding on to pain without doing something about it. That's why I encourage people that they, instead of holding on to something because of fear, just talk about it. Talk to someone, right? Even if that person is not willing to listen, I'm like, well, I have to say what I have to say, then I gotta be on my way. So I feel really bad. I'm tired of carrying this karmic. But you know what? I want to be punished. For some of the things I've done, I really do want to be punished. And I've definitely paid for my, the shit that I've done when I was working with the dark forces. Because I was working with a client when I was doing a reading, and I told them, like, I used to work with the dark forces because I just was tired of my life and tired of the people in it. And I told them that the dark forces are the same beings that put you in the situation in the first place to get you to side with them. That's just how they roll. So all that time I was thinking that the dark forces was making me stronger. It was actually making me fucked up. And I didn't work with the dark forces because I'm just an evil little bitch. No, I wasn't. I was actually a really good person until some events happened to put me in reverse. So my light became inverted and I became really fucked up on all levels. And I was attracting fucked upness in my life based on the energy I was projecting. So, that being said, if anybody wants to retaliate against me right now, I will do what is necessary to protect and defend myself, despite whatever I've done to you or whoever in my life, because I have to do this work for the Most High no matter what retaliation occurs. That's why I have to do these videos encouraging people. If you hate me, send me some emails. If I did something to you or said something to you to hurt your feelings, please let me know. Because I didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. Because I know what it's like to be bullied and made fun of. I don't make fun of people like that. I know what that feels like. So I'm the last person. I came to Earth to raise vibration, not put it in reverse. If I ever did that to somebody, I'm sorry. Seriously. I'm really sorry. And I'm still suffering from my actions. I have to do a lot of healing work every single day just to get myself back in my eye. And dua neter for just, oh my God, I wouldn't have come this far if I didn't have the ancestors and the Most High. I probably would have been dead already. If it wasn't for that voice screaming at me saying, what are you doing? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Over and over and over again. And then I realized, oh my God, I let the Matrix turn me into something I'm not. Alright guys, I'm going to end it here. But I'm trying to relieve myself and liberate myself of pain, unnecessary pain and agony, because people are too afraid to talk to one another. I've heard, you bitch, you hoe, you this, that. Okay, whatever. Like, I guess I'm emotionally flatlined because I don't give a crap about that shit anymore. Because God doesn't give a fuck about what you did. The Most High cares about what you're doing today. What are you doing to raise your vibration and get the fuck out of the Matrix? What are you doing right now? It's not about what the hell you did in the past. That's why people get caught up, but everyone does have karmic debt. Having karmic debt is just like having, financial debt, but the Most High don't give a fuck if you owe T-Mobile $500. The Most High doesn't give a shit. The Netzer, the universe, they don't care if you owe $100,000, $300,000 to student loans. They don't give a fuck about that shit, because when you die, that shit doesn't exist. But what really exists is that spiritual debt. And you don't want to carry that for the rest of your life. So I'm encouraging people, if you clash with a family member, if you clash with someone in a relationship or an ex or a friend or whatever, I would advise that you take care of that ASAP and start the healing process. Don't hold on to that shit. Because trust me doing shamanic work, doing psychic and all this stuff work, these things do stay with you. And it's like a archaic ball and chain. And you carry it. And you be like, why am I so tired? And then if you don't deal with it, you actually start to physically get sick. So it's like, it's important that we deal with our emotions. We're not pussies if we deal with our emotions. Especially men, because men have the tendency to bury and don't understand why they're so fucked up. Same thing with women. There's some women that bury things and don't understand why they're fucked up too. We all gotta heal. Fuck the past. Who gives a shit about that shit? Alright? We can't judge people and be judgmental of things. I think the problem with most people is that they judge you based on what you did and not what you're doing now. And we got to stop that nonsense. That's why we can't rise. But that's just the trick of the Matrix. The Matrix does not want us to rise. So the negativity is good for our enemies. But for us, we need to start healing. They don't want us healing, so they're going to keep pumping some bullshit. Yeah, fuck them hoes, fuck them bitches. They always try to promote this in the rap, the music industry. But this is why we can't rise as a people, because we're so angry about this and that and this and that. I used to be the one to hold grudges and be angry at people, but then I had to take a look at myself and say, man, I'm a piece of shit for that. Because there's no reason to stay angry at anybody. There really is no reason. I hate this person because I have a lot of people in my life that have done horrific things to me. But there's no reason to hate anybody. Because you have to understand, some people are just not well. And they're not, their chakras aren't aligned. Okay? Some people are just not well and need healing. So, how I feel about the things I've done in my life, I don't think that I should get a pass. I accept responsibility and I accept the consequence. But whatever it takes to start the healing process, I'm willing to do it. As long as someone doesn't want to cast violence upon me and fucking set my house on fire or some craziness like that, I will retaliate just to defend myself. But I'm not talking about shit like that. But, it's good that we all talk. It's not good to suffer in silence. I'm the queen of isolation. I isolate. I'm a hermit. I don't like to talk. I don't like to deal with emotions because I'm not used to doing that type of shit. But it's healthy. You never know the person that you held a grudge against, because our thoughts are magic and power. You could kill somebody with your thoughts. You hate someone that bad, you could actually kill them with your energy, because you direct energy at people you think about. So if you think, for example, let's say that you're a chick and some guy spilled tomato sauce on your hair at prom and everyone's laughing at you, right? And you hate that person so bad. Next thing you know, this dude end up dead in a car crash. Like, our thoughts can kill people. This is why magicians and witches, they know this. They know this. Their focus and their energy can make motherfuckers sick. Ooh, I can't stand him. I can't stand her. I hope she dies. That could really kill someone, right? You gotta be careful with your thoughts. Had so many instances of having to put up spiritual defense because of negativity coming my way. And I could see the vibrations and see the people who were doing it. So this ain't no fucking joke. So I'm making this video to let everyone know that stop with the fucking grudges, stop judging people, and let the fucking past go, because the past does not exist. Actually, if you ponder too much on the past without reason, like if you look at the past like, well, I could do this dance step better because last week I did it like this, that makes sense to learn. But if you're on the past for negative reasons like grudges, revenge, retaliation, then that's negative shit. And you can kill people with your thoughts and your energy, so, and make them sick. That's why folks come down with cancer. Some people are hated so bad, they end up coming down with some shit. So, we gotta be careful. But, alright guys, I'm going to continue my meditation. I actually came up with this idea for this video just because I'm doing a meditation right now. I'm doing Dua'u. So, yeah, if anyone hates me, send me an email. Let me know how much you hate me, and we can hash that out and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, the floor is open. I would rather talk privately. Don't come on my video with that. That's just not, I mean, you know, you can make a video like, yeah, Brooke, you are this, and fuck you, and you destroy my life. I'm like, can we talk privately about that? Because I'm not going to be on my live stream with someone from my past talking about some, yeah, I don't like you, you're a bitch, and we don't have time for that kind of, that's just not professional, and that's just not discreet. I'd rather discreetly have these discussions. So my Facebook is Rose Thorn Art and Spirituality, and my Instagram is magical_alien. Magical is spelled with a K, MAGICKAL_alien, ALIN. That's it. If you want to talk privately about things that, you know, hell, I mean, even if it has nothing to do with me in particular, because I'm doing healing work. If you want to talk to me about just spiritual healing in general, you know, you can hit me up or whatever. Alright guys, I hope this video can help somebody, because I have to put up so much defense against people that don't like me and their energy is directed towards me. It's not even funny. So this is real shit, and that's why you gotta make peace with the ancestors and the Most High. Because the dark forces, they work all the time. They work full time. 24/7. So you always got to keep your defense up, and also know how to attack too, because you don't got to be a pussy. Shit, if someone attacks me, I'm going to counterattack. Because there's a lot of magicians and shit that they attack, and they expect people like me who are peaceful, love and peace, like I will still attack. I will still attack to defend myself. So, alright guys, have a good night.